13 days from today is Ash Wednesday. Wednesday, February 17th, Lent will be upon us again. It always seems to sneak up on us. And I just post this video today just to be a friendly reminder that it's never too early to start thinking about what I'm going to do for Lent this year. It's easy to let the days pass and all of a sudden we're in Lent and I haven't really made a decision or a commitment. Personally, I always give up coffee every year because it's the hardest thing to do. I'm sure I'll be doing that. I would certainly like to be more immersed in prayer, as always, read the scriptures more, be more kind and patient. Something that I would propose to the world is, what if we all gave up complaining this Lent and focused on gratitude and what's right in my life rather than what's wrong? The whole point of our Lenten practice is to prepare us to celebrate with minds and hearts renewed of the Paschal mystery, the death and resurrection of Christ. So a great way to look at Lent is the whole church is going on this retreat together. We go into the desert with Christ and imitate his 40 days in the wilderness, where fresh from his baptism, he goes out to confront the devil, to be immersed in prayer and solitude, and to emerge ready to take on the powers of evil and sin and death, to proclaim the good news, and to begin his public ministry. We too then, in these days of penitence and almsgiving and prayer, we seek a deep renewal within ourselves so that when Easter comes, we have minds and hearts that are ready to enter ever more deeply into God's love for us made manifest in the death and resurrection of Christ. Lent is also a great time to meditate on the passion of Christ, to pray the Stations of the Cross, to read the Passion narratives, to ponder, as St. Bernard says, that in Christ's wounds the love of God shines forth luminously. There is no saint that could ponder a crucifix without being moved to tears, because we see in the passion and death of the Lord the infinite perfect love that he has for each one of us, how precious we are to him, that he sacrificed himself completely for the sake of our salvation. Whatever you do for Lent, do it for the Lord. It's not spiritual calisthenics to impress God. It's to help us to become better Christians and more profoundly committed to our discipleship and our service of the gospel.